Jack Riewoldt, our friend here, is he playing good enough to go around next year?
Oh, geez, that's a good question.
That's a hard...
Come on, what do you reckon? Goody?
Goody? Oh, he doesn't. Do you care about Jack Riewoldt?
Keep him going. Keep the legends and champions of the game going.
I agree with you. I think he's playing well enough to go around
look,
again.
he's had a really good year. You know, he's been under some adversity. I think he's broken 2 fingers. He's got one that's just hanging on by the... I don't know what it's hanging on by at the moment, a screw of some sort, but, he's got to wear a glove. I was saying to you blokes on before, he had the glove on for the first half, missed a shot on goal, took it off, threw it off. The doc's yelling at me to yell at Jack. It's like, for crying out loud. He's like an 8-year-old child, Jack, trying to get him to do what he
Last hard question. How's your contract going?
What do you mean? I've got 2 more years.
You said that you never asked... We never asked a hard question. You got 2 to go?
I've got 2 more years, haven't I?
Oh, no.
Unless you know something I don't.
We'll ask you in 2 years' time.
Welcome, Jack Riewoldt.
How are we?
Dressed for the occasion. Well done.
No.
It's a special room, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an extremely special room, and if you were putting out there, Robbo, that you would like a Tasmanian football team or a full competition, the last 2 inductees, obviously Terry Cashin from the Clarence Football Club, where I played a bit of footy.
Club.
Of course, Bill Dempsey. How good was that? I know he said that he didn't want to talk all night, but I literally could have sat there listening to him talk about the Darwin Buffaloes all night.
Yeah, and the story about his lost Simpson medal. My God.
That's just
the
phenomenal.
Cyclone Tracy picked it up and moved it to South Australia.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Is this one of the nights where you would like to mingle with the guests and pick their brains and have a chat and meet some of your heroes?
Yeah, well, I was just standing off stage here with Rui and just sort of looking through and seeing faces here that have obviously been just integral in the part of the game. But it would be good to get the autograph book out, and you could literally go to every table here and you'd be getting 3 or 4 autographs. You'd come out with, I think, probably the greatest autograph book of Australian football history. It's
autograph book's still a thing?
For footy nerds, they are.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's selfies these days. It's no, but it really is. It's I feel very privileged to actually be here and to see these faces that have made the game what it is and had a huge impact on the game. It's very special.
It's funny, people always say, who makes the game? The players make the game. And then you have this really special group who they sit above all the players who make the game, which is the Hall of Fame. And then above the Hall of Fame members sits, I think, 28 players, coaches in the history of the game who are called legends. And we've got one come out later on. And the Hall of Fame night, they're always special, but they're absolutely fantastic when someone is elevated into legend status.
Yeah, no, it is. It's I suppose it's the Queen's just had her jubilee. This is
Footy's jubilee.
This is Footy's jubilee. There is royalty in the room here everywhere you look, and very lucky to be here tonight.
Now, did you watch 360 last night?
I did.
Did you watch
Jeez,
the
you were
part...
hard on Dimmer.
What did I ask
texted him after the show and I said, gosh, Robbo flicked all the hard questions at you.
Name one hard question I asked.
My contract, his contract, and I was going, I'm getting another year.
Only because he took credit for asking Simon Goodwin
Didn't he?
a hard question.
He did your job.
So I said, OK, I'm going to start thinking of hard questions for
He
you.
didn't quite answer that question, though. Didn't give us a yes or no.
Is that what you were alluding to?
Yes, I was alluding to that particular question.
I don't know. Like, it's a fluid conversation. It's actually...
Let's be honest, it's a long way off.
I haven't even had a conversation about what it looks like for me next year. I'm so focused on this year. But there's a few guys. Trent's probably in the same boat. Shane Edwards is in the same boat. Kane Lambert's in the same boat. So,
Knowing you will decide what's best for the football club.
Yes, yeah,
is that
definitely.
fair enough?
100%. 100%.
And if they want you to play and you believe you can go again, you will. If someone says, Jack, you'll say, it's OK.
Yeah.
I've had a great time.
I'm comfortable with where my career is at and what I've done. So, I mean, if Thursday night's my last game, then that's it. But I think those are sensible conversations, because a mass exodus, you've got to think of the ramifications of that too, Robbo and Kath. Like, if you lose a lot of your players at once, where does that sit the football club?
What if Richmond said to you, Jack, probably not, and another club for your leadership and whatever, would you, if Luke Hodge did it?
Yeah, I don't think I
Would you go to another club?
I won't say no, but I don't think I'd go down that path. I don't think it's
not a no, is it?
Well, how fast track can we get Tasmania? How fast track can we get Tasmania? That'd be nice.
Okay.
I spoke to Jack last week and I said, if Tasmania were coming in next year, could you be tempted to be the inaugural captain of the Tasmanian team? And I won't put words in your mouth, Jack, How did you answer that question?
I probably would.
And that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, and hopefully it gets ticked off soon, and we'll see what happens.
Just one more on that. How do you go sitting on the couch watching Dimmer ask that kind of question? Do you go, oh, okay, let's see what he says here?
It is
Or do you go,
interesting.
oh, he's just going to roll out some cliche media line?
It is
Were you
interesting.
inching closer
Well, yeah,
to the
I think the
TV?
tables have turned a little bit, and Dimmer's obviously become a favourite on 360.
Yeah.
I came on 360 early on, and I reckon he sat on the couch and was a bit worried what I was going to say. Now,
Absolutely.
now I sit on the couch and watch the coach and go, well, haven't the tables turned? I'm a bit worried what
What
Dimmer's
did
going to
he
say.
answer anyway? I can't remember.
He deflected very
Did
nicely.
he?
Yeah, he gave you a lot of kudos for getting through the injuries and playing well, but he didn't actually say
General
something.
football jargon.
Yes, we don't like that on this show. 7 and 5 with a big Thursday night game to come.